following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the University of Jamestown in Jamestown, North Dakota, and the city of Orange is turning a little bit blue this evening. The Kindred Vikings will be in their dark blue jerseys with white numerals. They'll be the visitors on the scoreboard, and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks in their white jerseys with blue numbers and blue shaded tint down the side of their jerseys. They're warming up on the left-hand side of the screen. The Kindred Vikings warming up on the right-hand side of the screen. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. We certainly appreciate it. We have audio this time, I promise. If you're watching that men's college game, for most of it, I apologize. It was my fault, and I can't say anything more than that. It was my fault. Nobody else to blame. But I know I'm going to double check right now, and I do see audio levels, so that means we're good. All right. These two teams here ranked number 1 and number 6 in the state. Kindred Vikings ranked number 1. The Shiloh Skyhawks come in ranked number 6 in the state. Shiloh 7-1, Kindred 8-0. Shiloh's lone loss came in double overtime to 4 Winds Minnewacan just a few days ago on December 28th. They would fall 68-66 in double overtime to 4 Winds Minnewacan. That's their only loss on the season, a double overtime loss. They started the season out with a 52-40 win over Kidder County, and most recently a 52-37 win over Langdon. The Kindred Vikings started the season with a 79-22 win over the Tri-State Tigers, and most recently in a battle of undefeateds to wrap up 2021, they would knock off the Linton HMB Lions 67-44 was the final in that score. And now your starting lineups. All right, we'll put 8 minutes on the quarter clock, and we'll get this thing ready to go here. The 8-0 Kindred Vikings, your starters look like this. Number 0, a 5'6" junior guard, Charlie McQuillan, and a number 5, a 6'1" senior guard / forward, Abby Dukeshire. Number 10, a 5'8" junior guard, Casey Berner. Number 12, a 5'9" senior forward, Tina Fryer. number 22, a 6'1 senior center, Taryn Johnson. For the Skyhawks, it's the 5'4 senior guard, number 3, Kennedy Walth, the 6' senior forward, number 4, Grace Kelly. And the 6' sophomore forward, number 5, Deidre Wood, as we're underway here in the first quarter between the Vikings and the Skyhawks. Other starters, 5'6 junior guard, number 11, Hannah Weston, a 6' junior forward, number 12, Haley Quam. And it'll be Haley Quam. We're going to make adjustment on our camera there. And Haley Quam, the former Wilton Wing Minor, gets the Skyhawks on the board first here in this contest. 2-0 Skyhawks, 7.5 to go. They'll get it out to Casey Berner for a 3. That one's off the mark. Missed shot, but an off defensive rebound. 40 seconds into this matchup, and the Skyhawks up on the undefeated Vikings. That is Grace Kelly. And now a travel. She took the extra step. And that caused some trouble there. Oh, I forgot that Shiloh is the home team, so we'll move those points and those turnovers around a little bit there. There we go. Got it working now. 7 minutes to go. Abby Dukeshire here in the near corner. I'm used to Kindred being the home team, so I hit the wrong side of the scoreboard. They'll try and get that pass into Taryn Johnson down low, and the clock will stop with 6:49 to go here in the first quarter of play. They'll work it back up top here to Casey Berner. Berner with those lime green shoes. Now back over to Dukeshire. Dukeshire with the left-handed dribble to the free throw line. Outside, long 3 up and in. That is Charlie McQuillan. Charlie McQuillan. All right, we are back, and I apologize for that. And we'll make some adjustments on the scoreboard here. We're tied up at 3 apiece. So you have not missed any baskets up until right then and there. And that last basket was scored by, I'm not sure. I was trying to adjust things on my end here.
And that's a 2 for Quam. Future relays in 2.
Okay, we're going to let our clock tick down to as close to 4:41 as possible. That is your correct score, 8-5 in favor of the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks here. 4:41 and counting to go. With the camera reset, our clock reset, so we have to let that tick down. They'll get it inside there to Quam, the 6' junior. Now backing up there is Hannah Weston, and that one shot's off the mark. Offensive rebound. And the free throw will be missed. Rebound comes down to the Vikings. The foul was on Eisenshank, her first, team's first. And now after picking up the foul, she'll get 2 points. We'll go down to the scorer's table and get official scoring here since we had that little blurt there with our equipment. Should be 10-7 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. I want to say hi to Carol. Thanks for becoming a member of Magnitude Sports. Carol, certainly appreciate your support. Just came in during the start of this broadcast here, so certainly appreciate that. All right, I think we're back to business. Dukeshire at the top of the key. Now Burner. Burner will dribble, and she'll go to the line. I'll stop the clock with 3:37 to go here in the... Deidre Wood picks up the foul. And Casey Burner hits the free throw. .337 to go on the clock. We're almost caught up as Casey Burner smacks through the other one. 5'8" junior guard gets 2 points and increases the Viking lead to 5, 12-7. In the backcourt there's Haley Quam, and that three-quarter court pressure by the Vikings causes a turnover. 3:28 to go. And the Jamestown Jimmy's commit, Tina Fryer, checking into the lineup here for the Vikings. She's wearing number 12 over on the far side there with the shoes with the orange shoelaces. They get the pass into Dukeshire outside. Three is on the way. It's off the mark, and the rebound by Shiloh. And now a jump ball. 3:09 to go here in the first quarter of play. Possession arrow will favor the Skyhawks. And we'll see how the Skyhawks work with this full court pressure that Kindred's well known for. Now we're caught up, 3:09 to go. Inbounds pass, and that will result in an almost turnover, but they'll get into the hands of Weston. And now the three on the way off the front of the rim won't go. An offensive rebound, the follow-up shot will not go, and a defensive rebound for the Vikings, and now a turnover, and another shot is up and in. 12-9. Skyhawks within 3. Charlie McQuillan with the basketball and a foul. Paige Shook, a 5'7" freshman, picks up is the guilty party on that one. They'll lob it in. Dukeshire off her fingertips, saves it, and it goes into the hands of Peyton Getty. Getty will get it to Fryer. 2:30 and counting to go as Fryer hands it off there to Eisenshank, and now a whistle. And another foul on the Skyhawks. Hannah Weston picks up the foul. Grace Kelly will come in, and that'll give Deidre Wood a breather on the sideline here, as the Vikings will get another inbounds pass off the baseline. 12-9, 2:28 to go here. And Dukeshire will corral it and put it up, miss the shot. And the rebound comes down to Shiloh, and Dukeshire steals it. Now Dukeshire dumps it off to McQuillan. 14-9. Two minutes and change to go. A long three on the way. It looked good coming out of her hands, but it was actually a little bit off the mark. Kennedy Wolf, and now Wolf will pass it for, I believe that's Kelly, and it was. Two missed threes there. And she'll travel. I'll stop the clock with 1:43 to go here in the first quarter of play. So Kelly will trigger the inbounds pass. Peyton Getty trying to get her hands in there, and the Skyhawks are able to recover. A loose ball out of bounds should go to the Skyhawks, I guess. I thought that was off the foot of a Skyhawk, but apparently it was not. Abby Dukeshire will be kind enough to go behind the scorer's table to retrieve that one. Abby Dukeshire, a commit to Alabama State. She'll be heading south after her senior year this year. She's won state championships with the Vikings dating all the way back to her 7th grade year. And she was one of the top scorers in that state championship game. It was undefeated Kindred versus undefeated North Star Bearcats. I had the call on that game back in my radio days. Remember that one like it was a couple days ago. 14-9, a minute 12 and counting to go. Missed shot and a steal and a foul.
Fouls on Vikings number 12, Christina Fryer.
He'll get it into Peyton Getty. Peyton Getty, a 5'2" sophomore, and she played a little bit of varsity last year as a freshman too, and she certainly has the speed and can cause some trouble out there for opponents. 14-9, 59 seconds to go. Abby Dukeshire with the inbounds pass from the baseline to Charlie McQuillan. McQuillan being guarded closely there, and she'll pick up her dribble, get it out to Burner. Burner cross court, Dukeshire tees it up for 3. No, off the mark.
Foul on the Vikings, McQuillan. Checking in for the Vikings number 4, Bartels, and Skyhawks number 5, 1 and number 10, Shook.
So once again, Paige Shook into the lineup now here for the Skyhawks, and that is stolen away by Peyton Getty, and that half-court press, full-court press, three-quarter court press continues to do wonders for the Kindred Vikings. They'll get it down court to Grace Kelly with a behind-the-back save that goes into the hands of Casey Burner. 20 seconds to go, and now a foul on the Skyhawks, I believe. Check that, it's a foul on the Vikings apparently. It's their 15th foul. And that'll be a foul on McQuillan.
Foul will be on the Vikings, McQuillan, and checking in.
That's McQuillan's second, it's her second. Five seconds to go here in the first quarter, and the shot is up from the mid-post, up and in for Deidre Wood. And that would be good if it goes, but it'll fall about 8 feet short, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Kindred Vikings 14, and the Skyhawks say 9 in the gym. Let me count them up here. I'll have to go double check with the scores table. 14-9 according to the gym and the scoreboard. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. NAI North Central, a full-service commercial real estate company headquartered in Fargo, North Dakota. The team, led by owner and broker Randy Kramer, provides over 140 years of combined real estate experience. They are a member of the Fargo-Moorhead, North Dakota, and National Association of Realtors, assuring you that quality of service is maintained at the highest level. Integrity, consistency, and service are the earmarks of a successful firm, and NAI North Central embodies and exemplifies each one. Learn more at nainorthcentral.com. All right, start of the second quarter, and we do got the official scoring now. So as long as we don't have any more computer issues, I'll be able to stay caught up. Eisenschak for a three. That one won't go. Rebound and now a steal. And now Casey Berner for a three. That won't go. A little bit out of breath as I ran down and up the stairs here. So it was indeed 14-11. 7 for Charlie McQuillan, 2 for Abby Dukeshire, 2 for Casey Berner, and 2 for Layla Eisenschak for the Vikings. And now that shot is up by Weston. That one's missed. And the rebound will come down to Dukeshire and the Skyhawks. And Fryer to the hoop. Can't get that one to go. She'll bounce it out for Eisenschak. 14-footer off the mark. And now a turnover. Two for Emma Duffy, 4 for Deidre Wood, and 2 for Haley Quam. And let's see, 4, 6, 8. I must have forgot to write one down. It's 14-11. I'll go double check at halftime. We'll have a little bit more time to match things up at halftime. That shot's off the mark. Or it's in, excuse me. I want to say hi to Everett Herringer. Thanks for becoming a Magnitude member. Certainly appreciate that. Tina Fryer's shot is off the mark. Offensive rebound and another missed shot, but Abby Dukeshire will go to the free throw line. 6:25 to go. Both teams with 6 fouls now. And Dukeshire will miss the first one. Clock is stopped with 6:25 to go. And she'll make the second one, 15. And quickly down the other way here, and that's a missed shot. Eisenschak, that one will not go, and the rebound snagged there by Deidre Wood. And 2 points and a chance for another one.
That was on Vikings number 4, Andrew Marshall, shooting at Haley Quam.
Into the corner, Dukeshire will tee it up. That one's off the mark, out of bounds, and it will stay with the Vikings. Stops the clock with 5:50 to go here. Skyhawks with a 1-point lead, 16-15 over the Vikings. That shot is off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Shiloh. They'll work the ball into the hands there of Hannah Weston. And now Weston will dish it off for Deidre Wood, and there's a foul on Kindred. So it's an automatic trip to the Runnings free throw line. And the free throw is up and in. And the second one's up and in. And now Shiloh will put on a full court press here. We'll see how Kindred handles that. Duchscher gets it up to Fryer. Fryer tried to feed it inside for Casey Berner. It was tipped and taken away. And now another turnover by Shiloh, and Kindred gets it back, and Casey Berner's all alone on the assist.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
Today's game brought to you by Jade Albrecht and Tyler Johnson of Peterson Farm Seed in Kindred. To maximize your farm's yields, contact Jade or Tyler at Peterson Farm Seed. All right. Welcome back. Second quarter of play. 5 minutes and change to go here. As the Skyhawks bring the ball over the timeline, Grace Kelly with it now. Kelly will stop at the top of the key, use up her dribble, get it to Weston. Weston, ball above her head, looking inside. Weston with the right-handed dribble, being guarded closely there by the Jamestown Jimmy commit. Tina Fryer, and now a three on the way, and it's a little bit short. And it will go out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on Shiloh. The ball will go back to the Vikings. (18-17) score, 4:38 to go. Duchscher with the ball, over to Berner. She'll tee it up for a three. It's in. Casey Berner with the three. And it's 20-18, 4:23 to go. Kennedy Walth with the basketball, now fires it to Wood. Wood quickly to Weston, into the corner now for, I believe that's Quam, and it was. And now they'll work it inside, back to Quam, thought about the baseline jumper, and she stepped on the line, turnover. They'll go back to Kindred, or will it be? He pointed at the ground, and now he's calling a foul on Kindred, so. Charlie McQuillan just picked up her third foul. She will Eisenschenk will come in for Tina Fryer. 20-19, a chance for Shiloh to tie it. And they will not. It'll be a missed free throw. Rebound will come down to Duchscher and the Vikings. 20-19, Duchscher still with the ball, pops it out, tees it up, and the three-pointer's blocked cleanly and back the other way, all alone with one person behind her, and one! Well, if you're head coach Sam Brandt, that's not the type of foul you want to see your players commit. You can kind of see her down there expressing similar thoughts right now. Not only do you give her a free 2 points on the breakaway, you foul her and give her an opportunity to get an additional free point. And I think most coaches would agree that you just want to give up the 2 points and nothing more than that. And they will take advantage of the extra free point. And now Eisenschenk back the other way does the exact same thing. And we're tied at 22 as a result. Eisenschenk hits the free throw. Corner three on the way. That one looked good coming out of her hands, but the rebound will go to Kindred. Back the other way. That's Fryer. Back out to Dukeshire. Dukeshire fakes the shot, drives down to the baseline, pops it out. Taryn Johnson. Taryn Johnson with the underhand scoop. That will not go. The rebound comes to Shiloh, and now a jump ball will favor Kindred. Fryer will receive the inbounds pass. Work it back up to Dukeshire. Dukeshire to the hoop. Won't go. And the rebound goes to Shiloh. Back the other way, 2:56 and counting to go here. Second quarter of play. And that's Haley Quam. She has 2 points, and it's a Skyhawk lead, 24-23. And they try to get it to Taryn Johnson. It's off her fingertips and a turnover. Inbounds pass comes to Kennedy Walt, the 5'4" senior.
Call me on the Skyhawks, number 12. Shooting for the Vikings will be number 3, Peyton Getty.
Inside 2 minutes to go now. Dukeshire with the basketball on 2, swish. I'll stop the clock with 1:49 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 1-point lead for the Kindred Vikings, 25-24. And a turnover will give it right back to the Vikings. Up top, I believe that was Getty. Now Dukeshire has it. Dukeshire gets around her defender. Baseline, a little too strong. And the missed shot results in a Skyhawk rebound. And they have a chance to take the lead here, closing in on the final 90 seconds of the first half. Long two, up and in. And the lead goes back to Shiloh. Getty. Bounce pass, Taryn Johnson at the free throw line. Finds Tina Fryer wide open. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. For your remodeling service needs on residential or commercial water heaters, sewers, drain cleaning, floor heating, and more, contact DJ's Plumbing and Heating in Castleton. The team at DJ's Plumbing and Heating has over 43 years of experience and is an officially licensed master plumber. DJ's Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call today at 701-347-5253 or visit them in person at 1002 Front Street in Castleton. All right, welcome back. Minute 9 to go. Skyhawks in the double bonus. Vikings in the single bonus. And it's poked away and taken away there by Taryn Johnson. Johnson will spin, get it to Dukeshire. Dukeshire to the hoop, and one. Dukeshire with the extra will roll off, and she'll miss from the Runnings free throw line. With the basketball is Weston. Weston hands it off there for Paige Shook. And now it's Kennedy Walth. Walth bounce pass far side there for Wood. Wood dribbles into the paint, back out to Walth. Fakes left, goes right, puts the shot up, misses it at the front of the rim. And a rebound comes down to Dukeshire. She'll get it up court to Casey Berner. Berner inside, Tina Fryer off the glass, won't go. Taryn Johnson in for the rebound, but it's out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Skyhawks. Final 5 seconds. Shot is up, good if it goes, and it does not go, and that will do it for the first half of play. 29-26 in favor of the Skyhawks. In favor of the Vikings, excuse me. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred. The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light. All right, welcome back to halftime here. The Kindred Vikings have a 3-point lead over the Shiloh Skyhawks, 29-26. Once again, apologize for the issues in the first and second quarter on the scoreboard. And I got a couple texts saying that they're a little frustrated. Trust me, I'm more frustrated than you are. Covering Kindred all season, I'm used to them being on the home side of the scoreboard, and they're not today, so I'm hitting the wrong buttons. It's 100% my fault, but I will make the adjustment. I can promise you that much. So let's go over your halftime numbers here. 29-26 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Charlie McQuillan was 7. Peyton Getty with 0 for 1 from the free throw line. And then Abby Dukeshire has 7. Casey Berner with 7. Tina Fryer with 2. Layla Eisenschenk with 5, including 1 of 2 from the Runnings free throw line. Casey Berner was also 2 of 2. 1 of 3 for Abby Dukeshire and 0 for 1 for Peyton Getty. For the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, 2 for Emma Duffy, 1 for Grace Kelly, including 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Deidre Wood with 9. She was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Haley Quam with, I need to re-add those up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And then 2, 4, 5. So she has 14 through 2 quarters of play. 9 in the first half, 5 in the second half, and she's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And this is according to the official stat book down at the stats table, because with all the adjustments I had to do, I missed the stats. So this is officially from the scorer's table, and we got the accurate stats, at least to the best of our knowledge. So moving forward, taking a look at what's coming up here on Magnitude Sports. By the way, you're watching the Peterson Farm Seeds halftime show. You can find us online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Magnitude. Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter are all Magnitude SN. Instagram is Magnitude SN1. And YouTube is youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. So find us on there. Click subscribe. Click join if you would prefer to support us financially. We're asking for small dollar amounts per month there on the join, and then you can get some perks, including a free T-shirt and all that good stuff. So we certainly appreciate those who have done that. As we take a look at our upcoming schedule, well, this is our third or fourth game today. We'll have tomorrow off. We'll head up north and see the number 3 ranked North Border Eagles take on the Cavalier Tornadoes. North Border undefeated this year, moving into that matchup with Cavalier. And then we'll have another day off, and we'll head back over to Minnesota for wrestling. DGF Rebels taking on Alexandria Area and United Clay Becker. And then a doubleheader on Thursday. Kindred Sargent County. Josh and Nick will have the call on that one. I'll be in Barnesville for the Trojans and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Moving on to Friday and Saturday, it's the Barnesville Invite, Warroad DGF, Barnesville and Badger Greenbush Middle River. And then we'll have Badger Greenwood Middle River against Dilworth Glendon Felton and Barnesville versus Warroad in the second day. You'll also see Kindred Sargent County on Friday night, and then Kindred Grafton. Nick and Josh will have the Kindred Grafton doubleheader for you on Saturday night as well. You can dig deeper into that schedule by going to our Twitter or our Facebook page, where our schedule is pinned to the top of those two social media accounts. So we'll return it now here as we're ready for the third quarter of play. And that concludes your Peterson Farm Seed halftime show. Want to say thanks to our other sponsors, including NAI North Central, Superior Grain Equipment, Peterson Farm Seed, DJ's Plumbing, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Vikings Homes, LLC, Stein Seed, Kindred Storage, the Knickerbocker and Hickson, Gotta Go Driving School, Kindred Area Arts Partnership, Kindred State Bank, MLGC, MJ Nipstad Management Solutions, Kindred Booster Club, Runnings, Springbrook Tavern, Mustang Seed, Martinson Egg. And last and certainly not least, we want to thank the Rainbow Shot for hopping on, sponsoring tonight's broadcast. We certainly appreciate all of your support, whether you're tuning in, cheering on the Vikings, or tuning in and cheering on the Skyhawks. Whatever you're cheering for, we wish both teams the best of luck. 29-26. And Dukeshire gets 2 more. She has 9 now. Missed shot and a rebound. And now it's out of bounds. And I'll stop the clock with 7:31 to go here in the third quarter of play. I got a message saying that you're still waiting for the game. I'm watching it on a second laptop, so I know it's live. So maybe you just hit refresh or whatever. I'm not sure. But hopefully that you can tune in sooner than later. Here's Taryn Johnson just outside the free throw line. It'll rattle off, and the rebound will go to Shiloh. Grace Kelly will bring it up court. Loft the pass up into the hands there of Haley Quam, and she will score. Quam, the leader, is 16 right now. And another turnover here for Kindred. And another point for Quam. 18 points for Haley Quam now, and the Kindred Vikings lead has been trimmed to 1, 31-30. Casey Berner over the timeline. I think the Kindred fans watching, I think you can tell I'm back into my normal flow now. He'll work it back over to Berner. She'll tee it up for a 3, and she'll bury the three-pointer. Casey Berner enters the double-digit club. She has 10 now here. 34-30, Vikings over the Skyhawks here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. And we'll start our clock. 6 minutes and change to go. Along the baseline, that shot's a little bit off the mark. Rebound comes down to Taryn Johnson. Dukeshire will bring it back, dump it off for Burner. She'll tee it up for another three. She will nail it. 37-30. The Vikings have the lead here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard with 5:52 to go. We'll keep it here during this timeout. Once again, I want to say thanks to Martinson Egg, Mustang Seeds, Springbrook Tavern. Always a great place. I went there the other day and their kitchen was closed due to vent remodeling or vent something or other. So they were like really, really sorry. So, but I told them I'd come back and I told them that I'd let everybody know that their vents are going to be fixed soon. So you'll be able to order food from Springbrook Tavern probably tonight if you go there right now. And if you are watching the game from there, thank you so much for tuning in. Runnings, also Kindred Booster Club, MJ Nipstad Management Solutions, and I want to say hi to Mary Jane. I know she was traveling home in that Kindred Linton HMB game from Minneapolis, and was listening into the game there. So I'm assuming she's at home safe and sound now. We almost caught up. 5:50 to go. That is Grace Kelly on the baseline, being guarded there by Taryn Johnson. Kelly will get it up there for Walth. Walth swings it over near side here for Wood. Wood back up top for Kelly. Kelly puts the ball to the floor on a left-handed dribble, one dribble before she hands it off to Walth. Or check that, that is Weston, excuse me. Now Kelly back to the baseline, pumps it outside. Deidre Wood, long three, won't go. 5 minutes, 7 seconds to go here, third quarter of play. And the Kindred Vikings are up 37-32.
Vikings number 22, Johnson. And checking back into the Vikings number 14, Jenkins, 0, McQuillan.
I'll stop the clock with 5:02 to go. Full court press once again. Getty in the backcourt, applying pressure there on Walth. Now up top here for Weston. Weston looked at the hoop, didn't take the basket attempt though. We get it inside for Kelly. She'll fight and muscle her way to the hoop, but missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Abby Dukeshire, and Abby Dukeshire comes down the court, and she'll be fouled. And Dukeshire will hit the free throw. Dukeshire into the double-digit club with 10 now. And she will miss that one. Rebound will come down to the Skyhawks. 4:33 and counting to go. It's a close battle on the boards here for these two teams. We'll get it over to Kelly. Now in the hands of Walth. Walth inside there for Kelly again. Back out top for Walth. Walth will lob it up far corner for Weston. Weston, ball to the floor, looks inside. And turning around, too strong. Battle for the rebound comes to the Vikings. 38-32, 4 minutes to go. The Vikings have the lead. It's Charlie McQuillan to the baseline and one. McQuillan now with 10 points. Deidre Wood now in the double-digit club with 11. 41-34 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Third quarter of play. Dukeshire with a three-point attempt off the mark, and the rebound is snagged by Deidre Wood. 41-34, 3:20 and counting. Floater from inside the paint won't go. And Dukeshire will get the rebound. She'll bring it down the court, pop the pass there to McQuillan, and McQuillan gets the basket. And now a timeout by Shiloh. 3:07, 43-34. The score is mirrored in favor of the Kindred Vikings on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
All right, welcome back. University of Jamestown, home of the Jamestown Jimmies. They split a pair of games with the Morningside Mustangs. Women Jimmies fall 78-73 to the Mustangs. The men pick up an 82-70 win over the Mustangs. And now, coming out of the timeout here, it will be Shiloh ball. 3:07 remaining here in the first quarter of play, or third quarter of play, excuse me. Getty applying pressure in the backcourt there on Walth. Now they'll get it over to Wood. Wood will get around the defender, put up the jumper, and it's up and in. Burner has it, directing traffic, fires it over for Fryer. Fryer cross court, back to Burner. Now into the corner for Getty, up top, Fryer. Fryer pump fakes on the shot, trying to get Wood to go up into the air. Now Getty will get it to Burner. Burner drives into the free throw line, back to McQuillan. McQuillan splits defenders. The basket will not count. The foul will come before the basket. That's the third foul on the Skyhawks. One for the Vikings here in the second half so far. That last foul was the third one on Grace Kelly. That shot's in and off the glass. Abby Dukeshire with two more. 7, 9, 11, 12 for Abby Dukeshire. 2:12 and counting. 45-36 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Coming up in your post-game show, we'll select your MLGC moment of the game and the Runnings player of the game. And that'll be a foul on Kindred. And that will send Shiloh to the free throw line.
And shooting for the Skyhawks will be Weston. Checking in for the Vikings, number 22, Sharon Johnson. And for the Skyhawks, number 10, Aaliyah Shook.
And Weston will miss both. Both teams now 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Here's Fryer with the basketball. She'll dribble into the paint, bank it in off the glass. Two more for Tina Fryer. Tina Fryer with 4 points. And here's Grace Kelly with the basketball, and Dukeshire will steal it away. Dukeshire with the pass to Burner, off the glass and one. As the second personal on Hannah Weston. And that'll send Casey Burner to the free throw line, where she's 2 of 2 from the Runnings free throw line today. And now she's 3 of 3. $14 points for Casey Burner. Hannah Weston with the ball. Ball above her head, looking inside, gets it to Kelly. Kelly will put up the long two. That one's off the mark, and the rebound comes to Abby Dukeshire. And now a loose ball and a scramble for it. Possession arrow will favor the Skyhawks if they call it jump ball, and they do. They'll get it to Casey Berner. Minute 2 to go. Inside to Taryn Johnson. Left it short. And that possession arrow will favor Kindred. Or did they, no, didn't check that. They called a foul instead. It is a foul on the Vikings. Four fouls to 3. And a steal. This is Charlie McQuillan being chased by Grace Kelly. McQuillan to the hoop and scores. 2 more, 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 52-36 as the Vikings start to pull away with this one here. Skyhawks kept things interesting in that first half. And they get a three-pointer there from Kennedy Wolf. And a timeout is called by Kindred. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. Back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store, has life-giving gifts for every occasion. Gifts with meaning, gifts that change lives. Stop in and view their large selection of books, Bibles, jewelry, greeting cards, music and DVDs, home decor, and children's department. Many gifts to bring inspiration to family and loved ones. Call them 223-2422 and visit them online at bismarck.parable.com. For all your gift-giving needs, shop the Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store on South 7th Street in the Southridge Center Strip Mall, 1 block east of Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck. The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive. All right, welcome back. 19 seconds to go, and Kindred Viking basketball up 52-39 over the Skyhawks here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. And Abby Dukeshire will bring it over the timeline. Get it to Casey Berner. Berner with the cross-court pass. Peyton Getty couldn't control it, and it'll be a turnover on the Vikings. Stops the clock with 1.6 seconds to go. We'll see if the Skyhawks can get a shot off here or not. And they will not. And that's the end of the third quarter. With your score, the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 39 and the Kindred Vikings 52. Final frame coming up after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a fourth-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light. All right, welcome back. 9 seconds into the third, should be the fourth quarter here. And with the basketball is Deidre Wood. Now we'll get it to Grace Kelly, and that one's taken away by the Vikings. Abby Dukeshire with the steal, lobs the pass there for McQuillan. McQuillan will use up her dribble, fire it to Fryer, quickly over to Burner. Burner cross court, McQuillan tees it up for three. Yes! Three more for the 5'6" junior guard for the Vikings, and I'll stop the clock. Oh, they apparently have a running clock, or yeah, I think they need to reset it to about 7:12, 7:11. They're gonna go with 7:10. I just overheard that, so we'll let our clock go down to 7:10. Yeah, the clock operator never stopped the clock. That was the reason for the whistle. All right, inbounds pass comes up top there for Deidre Wood. Now, I believe that was Walth who had it. Now Kelly in the paint, and will draw the foul.
Foul on blue, 22, Johnson. At the line shooting, number 4, Grace Kelly.
Both teams have 4 team fouls now here in the second half. And Kelly will miss the first one.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 3, Getty.
Second one will go in. So 1 for 1 for Kelly. And another quick foul.
Foul on white, number 3, Kennedy Wolf.
Kennedy Walth picks up her first, team's 5th. The Vikings will bring it up the court. That's Fryer to Dukeshire. Dukeshire to McQuillan. McQuillan into the paint, pops it out there for Fryer. Fryer drives the baseline on a triple team, missed the shot. Rebound comes to the Skyhawks. And now a steal by by Peyton Getty, excuse me, back down to the other end. And now another turnover by the Vikings. And if the Vikings aren't careful, the Skyhawks have plenty of time to try and mount a comeback here, down only 15 at the moment. And if they can continue to force turnovers on Kindred, they can certainly chip away at that deficit. Of course, points with the clock stop big here, and it's up to Hannah Weston to try and get a couple. She will get 1 of the 2. She was 0 for 2 from the Runnings free throw line prior to that. 55-41, it's now a 14-point game. And the second free throw is also in. Official's going to go to the scorer's table here, and you hear some of the fans saying that should be Shiloh's ball. Now the official will go talk to Coach Sam Brandt of the Vikings and explain the reasoning for his reasoning. 6:04 and counting to go here in regulation. Can the Skyhawks chip away and force overtime? We'll find out. Deidre Wood will lose it, and it'll be poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Shiloh. 5:54 to go now. Kennedy Walt from the near side. Passes it over, 3 on the way, looks good, rattles in and out. But Deidre Wood with the rebound, and now a hard hit, unintentional hit. Ball gets to Haley Quam, and Haley Quam will put it up and in. Quam's been quiet in the third quarter, or in the third quarter. We're in the fourth quarter now. Kelly stops and can't get it to go, but an offensive rebound. And another missed shot. And another offensive rebound. (55-46). And now they're down 9. They were down 15 just moments ago. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. 5:09 to go, fourth quarter of play. 9-point lead here for the undefeated Kindred Vikings against the 7-1 Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. The Skyhawks' only loss coming in double overtime a few days ago, or last week, I should say, to the Four Winds Minnewacan Indians. And it was a 2-point loss. I believe it was 68-66, if memory serves me correctly, on that final score. Game could have gone either way. From rumors suggest that was probably one of the best games of the year that people had seen on that side of the state. I saw a couple over the holiday break that might compare, but it was on the Minnesota side. So we'll let North Dakota have its claim to fame, and we'll let Minnesota have its claim to fame. 4:57 and counting to go. 55-46, and the Skyhawks have the ball once again. Inbounds pass comes to Haley Quam. Quam gets it to Walth. Walth fakes left, goes right on Peyton Getty to the baseline, pops it out to the far side. Now they work it back around the perimeter into the hands of Grace Kelly. Kelly back over to Weston, who lost it, and it'll go back to the Vikings. It went through her fingertips and out of bounds, and the Vikings will get the ball back.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 12, Fryer.
Burner had it poked away now. Now she's going to have to scurry over the timeline to avoid that 10-second violation. She does, and she carries it. And it is a turnover on the Vikings, and this is not something that you're used to seeing from Kindred. Not a lot of teams can force Kindred to turn the ball over, and even though Shiloh's down 9, they've done a fantastic job here against the #1 rated team in the state. And they still got some time to complete a comeback here. It's Weston. Now Kelly. Kelly will lob it up. Inside, Weston nearly lost it. Check that. That's Haley Quam. 55-48, a 7-point game. It's been a while since the Vikings have scored a basket. Skyhawk fans cheering their team. Defense, Fryer for 3. Yes! And that will silence the Skyhawk fans. as Tina Fryer connects on a three. Back the other way, Weston works it inside, poked away. Abby Dukeshire takes it away. As a steal, they get it up court. Here's McQuillan, and McQuillan will drop it in. 5 quick points for the Vikings, pushes it back to a 12-point lead for the Kindred. (60-48). 3 minutes and change to go. And she traveled. Yep, she traveled before the shot, and that'll be a turnover. Three minutes to go, and a timeout's called by Shiloh. We'll take another timeout with them. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
All right, exactly 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of this one, and Shiloh finds themselves down 12 to the one-ranked Kindred Vikings. The boys' game between the Vikings and the Skyhawks coming up next. Kindred Viking boys ranked number 2 in the state. Shiloh Skyhawks fell out of the top 10 but did receive votes in the last poll due to a recent loss to Bishop Ryan. Inbounds pass will go into the hands there of Wood. Now to Kelly. Kelly up against Taryn Johnson. Taryn Johnson will block the shot, and I think she'll get charged with a foul. No, it was just blocked out of bounds, no foul. They'll lob it up here. That is Quam. Quam to Kelly. Kelly, one dribble to the hoop, gets it in. Over Taryn Johnson. 10-point game, 2.5 to go. Fryer with the basketball. Fryer hit a three a couple possessions ago that really kind of calmed down the Shiloh comeback. Here's Dukeshire. Dukeshire, burner wide open, and that one's too strong. Offensive rebound. They'll go out of bounds. They'll stay with the Vikings. Quam to Dukeshire, out of bounds, back to the Skyhawks, another turnover for the Vikings. So Skyhawks with 2:11 to go, make it 2:15 officially. We'll bring it over the timeline with 2:11 and counting. Down 10, and they need a couple big buckets quick here. Quam will get tangled up with Casey Burner, and they're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor Kindred. So Shiloh will put on the full court press. Peyton Getty will come in. They'll bring Fryer out for a rest on the sideline. Inbounds pass to Taryn Johnson, being guarded closely there by Haley Quam. Now they get it to Burner, who's being guarded by Walth. Burner will avoid the trap at half court. Lob it across for Peyton Getty, long three. Thought her foot was on the line, but the ref put up his hand for a three. Doesn't matter, it's missed, and the rebound comes to the Skyhawks. All the way to the hoop, laying it in is Deidre Wood. Dukeshire has it now. It's an 8-point game, minute 25 to go. Kindred looking to chew up the clock and get a basket. McQuillan Hops it back out. Dukeshire. Shiloh's going to have to think about fouling here pretty soon. Otherwise, they're not going to have a chance. Dukeshire, free throw line jumper off the mark. Rebound comes down here to Kennedy Wolf. And now Weston. Now Wolf back to Weston. 54 seconds to go. I'll stop the clock with 50.6. Officials are going to get together here. It should be Shiloh ball, and I think the discussion is on the shot clock, if the shot clock should be reset to a certain time or not. And they did reset the shot clock to 21 seconds. So it will be Shiloh ball, and they will have 21 seconds to shoot off the inbounds pass. And a quick foul. Dukeshire picks up her third. It's the team's 6, one away from the bonus. And Quam will draw the foul. And now put Shiloh in the bonus with 46 seconds to go. The second personal on Casey Berner, and now Haley Quam will go to the Runnings free throw line. And that one will roll off. Quam 2 of 4 from the free throw line today. Tina Fryer in, Peyton Getty out for the Vikings. 46.4 seconds to go. Haley Quam needs this free throw badly for her team, or maybe a missed free throw and another foul, and this one's going to go on Shiloh. Now the officials are going to get together and have another chat. This is, they've taken more chats in this game. They could have extended halftime another 5 minutes. That's not being disrespectful. I'm just calling it as I see it. And a foul in the backcourt there with apparently 40.9 seconds here. We'll march down to the other end of the court for free throws. Both teams in the single bonus now, so every foul will earn the opposing team a trip to the free throw line. And Abby Dukeshire steps up to the Runnings free throw line today, and she is 2 of 4 from the Runnings free throw line in this contest. And now she's 3 of 5. Well, the boys game coming up next. Probably, let's see here, we're at 7:20 right now, so it's probably going to be closer to 7:45, 7:50 for the start time on that one. Free throw is good. Back to a 10-point lead here and 35 seconds to go, and that shot will roll off the rim. Taryn Johnson will get the rebound. And a foul will send the Vikings down to the other end of the court to shoot free throws once again. 29.8 seconds to go. Got our fouls fixed. 8 for the Skyhawks, 7 for the Vikings. Taryn Johnson at the Runnings free throw line. And that one will roll off. She'll miss. And it's out of bounds. It'll go to the Skyhawks. 26 seconds to go. Three is blocked by Casey Berner into the hands of Abby Dukeshire. 17 seconds, 15. And they'll stop the clock with 14.8 seconds to go as there's another foul. It is the 9th foul on the Skyhawks. And the Kindred Vikings are going to move to 9-0 on the season, and Shiloh will see their second loss. Peyton Shook, a 5'7" freshman, into the lineup here for the Skyhawks. Dukeshire's free throw is good. And the second one rolls off. 8 seconds to go. And the Vikings steal it away, and that will do it in Bismarck.
Welcome to Martinson Ag Risk Management, the company dedicated to taking your operation to the next level with advisory, trading, and crop insurance. Give them a call, 701-205-4200, or stop in at 1555 South 43rd Street in Fargo. Martinson Ag Risk Management. Now's the time to work with a company you know, trust, and offers exceptional customer service. Martinson Ag Risk Management. They know agriculture.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
All right, welcome back to the post-game show here, and the time for the Knickerbocker Stats Report, brought to you by the Knickerbocker and Hickson. Skyhawks 21 of 41 shooting, and 2 of 8 from behind the three-point arc, 9 of 15 from the Runnings free throw line, 14 fouls in the game, 22 rebounds, no steals, 15 turnovers. The Vikings 22 of 45, almost 50%, 7 of 16, about 47-ish% or so from behind the three-point arc. 10 of 16 from the free throw line, fouls 14, rebounds 21. They actually got out-rebounded by 1 by the Skyhawks. Steals, that was a big part of it, though. 7 of the Skyhawks' 15 turnovers were steals by Getty and Dukeshire. And then they committed 11 additional turnovers on their own. So basically the turnovers and the three-pointers are pretty much the story in this game. The Skyhawks were in it for most of the first half, and they had a couple of opportunities to come back and make things interesting there in the second half. But the Vikings were just a little bit too tough, and they improved to 9-0 with the 63-52 victory over the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Well, due to a computer glitch right at the end of the game, I don't have time to select the player of the game or go over the moment of the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to get things set up for the boys' game, and then we're going to do both players of the games for the girls and the boys at the end of the boys' game. So stay tuned for that. Sorry to keep the ladies fans in suspense on that, but we thank you for tuning in, and don't go anywhere. We're going to keep this stream going, and we'll have the next game here momentarily for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network in just a few minutes from now. Stay tuned.
Following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome back. We're ready to go here on the boys' game, and should be a fun one. I forgot I didn't have time to pull it up because I was getting starters, but we'll pull it up sooner than later. I can promise you that. Need to catch my breath too from running up the stairs. So with that said, we'll take a quick timeout, and then we'll start our pregame show here in just a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. NAI North Central, a full-service commercial real estate company headquartered in Fargo, North Dakota. The team, led by owner and broker Randy Kramer, provides over 140 years of combined real estate experience. They are a member of the Fargo-Moorhead, North Dakota, and National Association of Realtors, assuring you that quality of service is maintained at the highest level. Integrity, consistency, and service are the earmarks of a successful firm, and NAI North Central embodies and exemplifies each one. Learn more at nainorthcentral.com.
When grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
Oh my goodness.
Today's game brought to you by Jade Albrecht and Tyler Johnson of Peterson Farm Seed in Kindred. To maximize your farm's yields, contact Jade or Tyler at Peterson Farm Seed. For your remodeling and service needs on residential or commercial water heaters, sewers, drain cleaning, floor heating, and more, contact DJ's Plumbing and Heating in Castleton. The team at DJ's Plumbing and Heating has over 43 years of experience and is an officially licensed master plumber. DJ's Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call today at 701-347-5253 or visit them in person at 1002 Front Street in Castleton.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
The Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store, has life-giving gifts for every occasion. Gifts with meaning, gifts that change lives. Stop in and view their large selection of books, Bibles, jewelry, greeting cards, music and DVDs, home decor, and children's department. Many gifts to bring inspiration to family and loved ones. Call them 223-2422 and visit them online at bismarck.parable.com. For all your gift-giving needs, shop the Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store on South 7th Street in the Southridge Center Strip Mall, 1 block east of Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck. All right, welcome back. We have about 3 minutes for the starting lineups and announcements of the boys' games here. We'll quickly go over the score, the numbers unofficially here for the girls' game. We'll start with Shiloh. 2 for Emma Duffy, 3 for Kennedy Wall, 3 for Grace Kelly, and 15 for Deidre Wood. 2 for Hannah Weston, and I had Haley Quam down for 22 in the girls' game, scoring 14 of those 22 in the first half. So nice unofficial scoring day for Haley Quam and the Skyhawks. For the Kindred Vikings, it was 5 for Layla Eisenshank, 7 for Tina Fryer, 13 for Abby Dukeshire, 14 for Casey Berner, and 19 for Charlie McQuillan, who scored 12 over 19 in the second half, but also had a couple of big three-pointers in the first half. And we have a player of the game nominated down to 3 nominees. So we're going to let it soak a little bit, and then we'll announce the girls' player of the game at halftime of the boys' game instead of in the post game of the boys' game. So your Runnings player of the game for the girls' game coming up during the Peterson Farm Seed halftime show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Time now for the boys' game. We have 1:38 to go here before this one gets underway. The Kindred Vikings come in with an overall record of 3 wins and 1 loss. Their lone loss was to the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros back on December 13th, and they lost by a single digit, 45-44. They would start the year off in a Minnesota matchup with the DGF Rebels, winning 53-44. And DGF's a really good team out of Minnesota. Their boys team certainly has a chance to do something this year on the Minnesota side. And then they would down Tri-State 70-26 and take care of the Richland Colts 77-44. For the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, they come in at 4-1 on the season. And they pick up 56-35 and a 56-35 win. Maybe they come in at 3-1. I'm showing 2 games against Dickinson Trinity with the same final score. So maybe if somebody from Shiloh can confirm if they're 3-1 or 4-1, that'd be great. So they won 56-35 over Dickinson Trinity. We know that much for sure. And then they would fall 64-57 to Bishop Ryan, pick up 54-27 win over Langdon Area Edmore Munich, and a 46-32 win over the St. John Woodchucks, bringing them into today's game with the Kindred Vikings. Shiloh, the home team, Kindred, the visiting team on the scoreboard, and the starting lineups coming up here for the Kindred Vikings. Your Mustang Seed starting lineups look like this for the Kindred Vikings. The 5'11 junior guard, number 20, Jorgen Swenson. The 6'5 senior forward, number 22, Paul Olson. The 6'6 senior guard / forward, number 23, Max McQuillan. The 6'3 senior forward, number 32, Chase Miller. And the 6'5 sophomore center, number 44, Riley Sunram. And for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, it's the 6'1 senior guard, number 1, Cole Blotsky. The 5'11 senior guard, number 3, Mabahi Baker. The 6'5 senior forward, number 12, Isaac Herringer. The 6'7 senior forward, number 21, Carter England. And the 6'6 junior guard, number 34, Joseph Wanzik. And those are your Mustang Seeds starting lineups, as they just announced the ones for Kindred. And now they'll announce the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer.
Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. A 6'1 senior guard, number 1, Cole Blotsky. A 5'11 senior guard, number 23, Mabahi Baker. A 6'5 senior forward, number 12, Isaac Herringer. A 6'7 senior forward, number 22, Carter England. And a 6'6 junior center, number 34, Joseph Wanzek. The Skyhawks are coached by Brad Miller, Kitten Mitchell, Clint Miller, and Steve Pack.
All right, we're ready to go. We'll get 8 minutes on the clock. And the Skyhawks win the opening tip. Skyhawks in the white, Kindred in the blue. 7:55 to go here in the first quarter of play. 0-0 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. With the basketball now, Mabahi Baker. I'm going to get that one before the end of the first quarter, I promise you. That's check that. That is England with the ball. And now they'll drive it in, tripping and no foul, go out of bounds, and it will be a turnover on the Skyhawks. 30 seconds in, and it's still 0-0 on the first turnover of the game. And now we'll get a look at the Kindred Viking offense for the first time in this contest here. Actually, I think it's the second time. I just wasn't paying attention the first time here. McQuillan gets into the corner here for Paul Olson. Back up top for McQuillan. McQuillan to Paul Olson, teeing it up for a three. Flicks the wrist, bounces off the rim. Missed it. Rebound goes to the Skyhawks. Bringing it back here is Baker. Baker over the timeline to Blotsky on the far side. Now Blotsky slings it up top for England. England with the right-handed dribble back to Blotsky. Blotsky stops at the mid-post, runs into a double team, pumps it out to Herringer. Now back over to Blotsky. Blotsky puts it into the hands there, Wanzik. Wanzik now over to Baker. Baker with the right-handed dribble, trying to split defenders into the paint. Dumps the pass off there to England, and that one's ripped away. It comes back the other way here, and that is Jorgen Swenson. Now teeing it up for a three. Chase Miller off the mark. Offensive rebound, and that one will be battled for, and it will be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Kindred Vikings. Both teams have 2 rebounds. I checked that the Vikings have 3 rebounds now, and there's another missed 3, and now the Skyhawks have a 4th rebound. So 6:19 and counting to go here. Still 0-0 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard between the number 2 team, Kindred Vikings, and the previously top 10 but received votes, Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. That'll be a turnover on Kindred as he stepped out of bounds trying to bring the ball back into the mid area of the court there, and that was Max McQuillan who turned it over here for the Skyhawks, or for the Vikings, excuse me. Baker retrieves it all the way into the backcourt. 6:08 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. Baker still with the ball, runs into a double team, now turns into a single team, and it's going to be a charge on Baker. Kyler Klein, a 5'11 junior guard, will check in. And that'll put Isaac Herringer on the sideline for a little bit. Inside 6 minutes to go here, first quarter of play. Still looking for our first bucket. We have a foul, but we don't have a bucket yet. Paul Olson with the ball, gets it to Chase Miller. Miller now fires it into the hands of McQuillan. McQuillan down low, that's Paul Olson. Paul Olson has his shot blocked there by England. And the clock continues to tick with no points, and a missed 2-pointer shot and a rebound there for the Vikings. Nothing but rebounds in this game. Paul Olson quickly over into the corner there. That is Swenson. Now Miller has it. No, check that. That was Olson, excuse me. And that ball got stripped away as he was going up on the shot. That'll be a steal for the Skyhawks. And now they'll get it down low there to Wanzik. Wanzik pumps it outside to Baker. Baker back over to Wanzik. Corner 3 on the way. No, it's off the mark. But an offensive rebound and a foul.
Foul on the Vikings, number 23, McQuillan. Shooting at the line will be number 21, England.
Carter England gets the first points of the game almost halfway through the first quarter. 3 minutes and 8 seconds into it. Second free throw's up and in. It's a 2-0 lead for the Skyhawks. As Brock Whale into the lineup now, and wearing number 2 for the Vikings. That shot there by Riley Sunram was partially blocked, taken back by the Skyhawks. 2-0 lead as Baker brings it over the timeline. 4:35 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. It's been an entertaining one so far. A lot of rebounds, a lot of blocked shots, and a lot of clean play. Not a whole lot of fouling going on, and now he travels, and that's probably the first non-clean play of the game right there.
Checking in for the Skyhawks, number 32, Atticus Wilkinson.
Atticus Wilkinson, 6'5" sophomore, into the lineup now here for the Skyhawks. Baseline, Sunram with the jumper, in and out, won't go. And on the rebound, he'll commit a foul.
Foul on the Vikings, number 22, Olsen.
That foul will actually be reversed to the Kindred Vikings here.
Foul on the Vikings, number 44, Ryan Sunran. Checking in for the Vikings, number 24, Trey Heinrich.
3:52 to go here in this first quarter of play. Trey Heinrich into the lineup here for the Vikings. That's Baker with the basketball. He'll pull up to the free throw line and a little strong off the back iron. Battle for the rebound. It comes down to Sunram. Still 2-0 game here as Max McQuillan has the basketball. McQuillan, one-handed pass near side here to Heinrich. Heinrich back up top. Now back inside to Sunram. Sunram will draw the foul. And now the Vikings will get a chance to score points from the Runnings free throw line. The only points scored so far came on the opposite free throw line from Carter England, and that's the result of the 2-0 score right now here on the Runnings, on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard, as Sunram will miss the first free throw. (2-1). 13:26 and counting. Baker over the timeline. Goes high to the far side, being guarded there by Whale. He'll get a screen, come off that screen. Whale's still there, pumps the ball into the hands there of England. Now England backs up. Back over to Baker. Baker up top there to Wilkinson, excuse me, and number 30, that's Kyler Klein into the lineup for the Skyhawks. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Going to the books as a turnover on the Skyhawks. And the time operator didn't stop the clock. And the officials have not caught it. So the clock got rid of about 20 seconds. The clock in the gym's down to about 2:30 now. And the refs missed it, so they're going to let it go, and we'll let our clock catch up. That'll stop the clock with 2:22 to go. Inbounds pass to Paul Olsen. He will put it up and in. Paul Olsen gives the Kindred Vikings a 3-2 lead here with 2 minutes and change to go in the first quarter of play. And that one tipped by Chase Miller out of bounds. Trey Heinrich out of bounds, excuse me. Stops the clock with 2:03 to go here in the first quarter of play. 3-2 in favor of Kindred on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Catch and shoot three off the inbounds pass, too far, and the rebound comes down to the Vikings. Inside 2 minutes to go now. The Vikings looking to, that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Baker possibly. It's going to be on Shiloh for sure. No, they're going to charge it to Kyler Klein, his first, team's third. Approaching a minute and a half and a foul. And I'll stop the clock with 1:32 to go here on the first quarter clock. Not a lot to keep track of in this one. 3 points for the Vikings, 2 points for the Skyhawks, and haven't had to do a lot with my pen. I'll get that one inside here for Atticus Wilkinson. Now England, that's Caden England, number 5. He has brother Carter on the team too. He wears 21. Brock Whale, and now foul. Both teams should have 4 fouls now.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 20, Swenson, and number 32, Miller. Skyhawks, number 21, Carter England.
Paul Olson will make a trip to the Runnings free throw line. And that one's off the mark.
Checking in for the Skyhawks, 34, Wanzik, and 1, Plotsky.
This might be the lowest scoring first quarter of my career. I say that with humor, of course. +1 for Paul Olson. 4-2 in favor of the Kindred Vikings on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Worked it inside. That's going to be a foul. A foul on the Vikings. That is the 15th foul now on Kindred. Let's see here. Actually, it should be 6 for the Skyhawks, 4. There we go. Now we got it right.
Wanzik lays it in for 2.
Paul Olson scored that last basket, and now steal. And Paul Olson to the hoop. How about that? He has just come alive here in the last couple possessions, and all of a sudden it goes from 2-1 to 8-4 in the matter of like 1 minute of play. Cross-court pass. That is Isaac Herringer for the 3, and he got it. Skyhawks within 1. Good if it goes. It does not go, and it's the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1, the Kindred Vikings 8. And the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 7. Paul Olson with 7 of the 8. Riley Sunram with 1 of the 8 for the Kindred Vikings. For the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, Isaac Herringer with 3. Carter England with 2 and Joseph Wanzik with 2. And that completes your first quarter recap. We'll be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Knickerbocker in Hicks, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hicks, and just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
All right, 2 seconds into the second quarter, and the Kindred Vikings with an 8-7 lead over the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Baker outside. I believe that was Herringer. No, check that. That was Wanzik with the missed three. And the rebound goes down to the Vikings. Back the other way, and a charge on the Vikings. That's team foul number 6 on Kindred. On the scoreboard in the gym, both teams have 6 fouls. Klein over the timeline. Now Baker drives to the hoop. Maybe got away with the travel. We'll get it back to Carter England. And down low to the baseline there for Wanzik. And it'll be tied up. Jump ball favors Kindred. So a little bit more of the same here in the second quarter. Slow, no scoring start. All the scoring came in the final minute of the first quarter for both of these teams. And sometimes in particular matchups, we talk about how the unfavored team needs to kind of keep it a low-scoring game to have a chance to stay in it, and it never happens. And this is one of those games where neither team has to keep it low-scoring to stay in it necessarily, but it's low-scoring. So at least up to this point, it's low-scoring. Minute into the second half, spinning down low there, that's Max O'Quillan. Now they get it back out top. Spinning there on, that's Presley Peraza. And now the three-pointer drops in from the far corner for Max McQuillan.
Ball timeout will be taken by the Skyhawks. Checking in the Vikings, number 22, Paul Olsen.
All right, so instead of taking a break, I'm going to fix that problem with that graphic because it's driving me insane. All right, return to action now. 11-7 in favor of the number 2 ranked Kindred Vikings over the Shiloh Skyhawks, who received votes in the last poll. And a lot of rebounds. And a dunk there by Carter England. And that might be what one of these teams needs to maybe get the momentum in their favor. We'll see if they'll create a turnover down here, and they'll get it back 11-9 and a chance to tie it. They're going for the alley-oop and couldn't quite get it in midair to go off the glass, and the rebound will come down to the Vikings. 5:55 and the last score on the dunk by Carter England. Now Paul Olsen will have it, pushed into the corner there for Heinrich. Heinrich to the baseline, it's off his knee and back to the Skyhawks. I want to say thanks to Matt for sending me a text saying that the Shiloh Skyhawks were 4-1. And if you were listening to our pregame show, I wasn't sure if they were 3-1 or 4-1 due to a duplicate score on their schedule. But according to that text message, the Shiloh Skyhawks are 4-1 on the season. So I've adjusted that in my scorebook. Mabahai Baker at the Runnings free throw line, and he'll connect.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 33, Parazon.
Presley Peraza, 6'4" freshman, checking into the lineup. And both free throws by Baker are good. And we're tied up at 11. It's our first lead change or tie of the game. A foul's coming up here on the Skyhawks.
Foul on the Skyhawks, 30 time. Checking in for the Skyhawks, number 12, Isaac Merringer.
So now both teams in the 1-and-1 bonus. Herringer into the lineup here for the Skyhawks, and at the Runnings free throw line is Presley Peraza. Peraza's free throw, swish. Gives the Vikings a 12-11 lead. Our first lead change of the game. And the second one's in as well.
Checking in for the Skyhawks, number 32, Atticus Wilkinson.
Atticus Wilkinson back into the lineup for Shiloh. Baker will bring it up towards the top of the key. Fake right, go left to the low block. Turn around, spin, and pop it in. Mabahai Baker with his first two of the game, and we're tied again at 13. And a turnover on the Vikings. We'll give the ball back to the Skyhawks.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 2, Whale.
Well, at the girls' game between Kindred and Linton HMB, one of our staff members was talking to one of the cash takers at the Kindred game, and they were like, so what game do you have next? And I was like, well, we have the Skyhawks Vikings game next. And one of our staff members said that they wish both teams could win. Well, right now, both teams are winning because the game is tied up until that basket there. 15-13. That was not me, by the way, who said that. Normally that's something I'd say, but that was not me who said that this time around. Paul Olson has it. Now he'll fire it off there to Brock Whale, and it's stolen by Baker. And 2 shots, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 shots, 3 offensive rebounds, and a 4th shot, and a defensive rebound. To the hoop, he draws the foul.
Foul on the Skyhawks, Wilkinson shooting at the line for the Vikings, Wilkinson.
All right, I think we're caught up on all those rebounds and shots down at the other end. Paul Olson at the Runnings free throw line makes the first and makes the second. He's 2 for 2, and a whistle will stop the clock with 3:51 to go. And now they'll allow play to resume. We're tied once again at 15. Tied at 11, 13, and 15, and 0-0. That doesn't count as an official tie. And that one's punched away. Paul Olson saves it, and there's a foul on Shiloh. Jaden Peraza was picked up the loose ball, and he was going to break away, and they fouled him, and now he'll earn a trip to the free throw line, as that is team foul number 9 on the, or number 9 on the Skyhawks. Free throw is in for Jaden Peraza. And he'll miss the second one. Rebound goes to Shiloh. 1 for 2 on that trip for Peraza to the Runnings free throw line. Seven of the Vikings' 16 points have come from the Runnings free throw line. Here's Riley Sunram. That one will drop in. 18-15. I think this might be the biggest lead of the game. I'm trying to recall back to earlier, but I don't know if Baker did that on purpose or if he lost the ball and got lucky. But either way, it's a bonus for the Skyhawks. And a missed shot there and an offensive rebound. And now another three that's off the mark, and this time a defensive rebound. Everything's pretty much even in this game. And very curious, check out the Knickerbocker stat report at halftime. Max McQuillan outside. Sunram will try from the opposite side this time. That one will not go. Rebound to the Skyhawks. Baker quickly down the near sideline. Head fakes to the right, cuts down to the low block, spins. He got it once, he got it again. That's the second time he's made a basket on that same type of move. And it's pretty impressive, to say the least. 2 minutes to go. Second quarter of play, a 1-point game, 18-17 in favor of Kindred here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Sunram from the top of the key, thought about it, dishes it off to McQuillan. McQuillan now to Peraza. Peraza back here, and now teeing it up for three is McQuillan. That one's off the mark. Offensive rebound by Peraza, and it's out of bounds on the Skyhawks. He'll stay with the Vikings.
Pulaski checks in for the Skyhawks, along with number 5, LSU for the Vikings.
Into the lineup is Carson Aus. Excuse me, I'll get it right. Aus, number 5. And Paul Olson with some magic. Holy cow! I don't know how he scored that. I just looked at the replay on the YouTube to the laptop to my right. That was something else. Loose ball picked up by the Skyhawks. They'll maintain possession. Cole Blotsky with it now, and now he'll give it up for Carter England. Open for a look. Herringer didn't take it though, and a travel. Well, if you're just tuning in, that is not a misprint on your scoreboard. It is 20-17. And as I think back, I don't think a team has had a 4-point lead in this game. I think 3 is the biggest margin for either team. Peraza down low, patiently waits and gets one more, or at least an opportunity for one more. Jaden Peraza, 3 points in the quarter so far, 3 points in the game, and a chance to make it 4.
Skyhawks check number 15, Huntington. The Vikings check in. Swenson.
Peraza's free throws in. He's 2 of 3 today from the Runnings free throw line in this contest. Baker with some dribbling, showing off some dribbling skills there, and he'll draw a foul. Carson Aus with these first. And that is the team's 8th, excuse me. Kindred in the double bonus now. Free throw missed. Rebound to the Vikings. 6 points with 28 seconds to go. Aus gets it to Sunram. Back up top there for Swenson. And now Olson. Back to Peraza, back to Olson. Olson will back up. It looks like the Vikings will look for the final shot here. 5 seconds to go. Olsen on the three won't go. Sunrem with the rebound won't go. Peraza with the rebound won't go. And that one will not go. Had it. So that brings us to halftime.
At the half, Vikings lead.
Welcome to Martinson Ag Risk Management, the company dedicated to taking your operation to the next level with advisory, trading, and crop insurance. Give them a call, 701-205-4200, or stop in at 1555 South 43rd Street in Fargo. Martinson Ag Risk Management. Now's the time to work with a company you know, trust, and offers exceptional customer service. Martinson Ag Risk Management. They know agriculture.
The Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store, has life-giving gifts for every occasion. Gifts with meaning, gifts that change lives. Stop in and view their large selection of books, Bibles, jewelry, greeting cards, music and DVDs, home decor, and children's department. Many gifts to bring inspiration to family and loved ones. Call them 223-2422 and visit them online at bismarck.parable.com. For all your gift-giving needs, shop the Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store on South 7th Street in the Southridge Center Strip Mall, 1 block east of Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck. All right, welcome back. 23-17 in favor of the Kindred Vikings at halftime. About 5 minutes before we start the second half, let's take a look at the Knickerbocker stat report, brought to you by the Knickerbocker in Hickson. Encourage you to go out there and have some Knicker wings. They are probably the best wings in North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska combined. I think the only better wings I had were down in North Carolina this last summer. So the North Carolina is the closest best wing to the Knickerbocker. And so get the Knicker wings the next time you go to the Knickerbocker in Hickson, and proud supporter of the Kindred Vikings. Here's your Knickerbocker stat report. Shooting, I mean, low numbers, but I mean, everything is pretty much even. 6 for 20, 7 of 14. Three-pointers, 1 for 8, 1 for 3. Let me double check that. Yep, that matches up with my stat book. Fouls, that's not right. Something's wrong there. Rebounds, 11 to 13. Steals 2 to 1. Turnovers, just 6 to 5. I mean, a lot of those, not a whole lot happened as far as bad basketball play. It was just quick back and forth the entire first half, and a lot of missed shots, which resulted in a lot of rebounds. So, matter of fact, I never did, because our camera froze up, I never did add the shots for Kindred at the very end of the half there. So let me go back and do that really quick. So see here, they had 2 missed shots. 2 offensive rebounds, and then the third shot went out to the far wing. That shot doesn't count. So they had 3 shots, 3 rebounds. There's 1, 2, 3. They had 3 rebounds. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I think we're caught up on the rebounds now here for. I just added that to the wrong team. Wow, it's been a long day. 23-17 is our score here. We'll manually fix that. Don't worry about it. And we'll take another timeout here. 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. It is the Kindred Vikings 23 and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 17. We'll fix those stats. We'll come back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
When grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented Blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the Blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
NAI North Central, a full-service commercial real estate company headquartered in Fargo, North Dakota. The team, led by owner and broker Randy Kramer, provides over 140 years of combined real estate experience. They are a member of the Fargo-Moorhead, North Dakota, and National Association of Realtors, assuring you that quality of service is maintained at the highest level. Integrity, consistency, and service are the earmarks of a successful firm, and NAI North Central embodies and exemplifies each one. Learn more at nainorthcentral.com.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
All right, welcome back. A few seconds here. Halftime will be over. We'll move to the third quarter of play. 23-17. Presley Peraza with 2. 3 for Max McQuillan, 4 for Jaden Peraza, 3 for Riley Sunram, and Paul Olson leads the way for the Vikings with 11. For the Skyhawks, it is 3 for Isaac Herringer, 2 for Joseph Wanzik. As we rejoin the third quarter now. And 4 apiece for Carter England and Mabihai Baker. And a missed shot there for Shiloh. And the rebound to the Vikings. And another turnover for the Vikings. Both teams with 8 turnovers now. As Baker will bring it up, being guarded in the backcourt there by Chase Miller. Oh, no, sorry, that was Paul Olson. Also want to say hi to Carrie, who's watching. Help me out with the name pronunciation, and I appreciate that. Loose ball on the floor, nobody has it. And now both teams have it, and it's a timeout by Shiloh, so they'll get the ball. And had they not called the timeout, the Kindred Vikings would have had the possession arrow. So a smart timeout there by the Skyhawk coach, Brad Miller. So we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store, has life-giving gifts for every occasion. Gifts with meaning, gifts that change lives. Stop in and view their large selection of books, Bibles, jewelry, greeting cards, music and DVDs, home decor, and children's department. Many gifts to bring inspiration to family and loved ones. Call them 223-2422 and visit them online at bismarck.parable.com. For all your gift-giving needs, shop the Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store on South 7th Street in the Southridge Center Strip Mall, 1 block east of Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck.
All right, welcome back. 7:10 to go here in the third quarter of play, 23-17. No scoring yet here in the third quarter from either team. And with the ball now is England, and corner 3 on the way, and overshot it there was Blotsky. Rebound comes down to the Vikes. Max McQuillan up court quickly, and ooh, that's a hard block and a foul on the Skyhawks.
Vikings and Skyhawks, number 1, Blotsky. At the line, the Vikings will be number 32.
Blotsky just picked up his team's first of the second half. And the free throw rattles in and out for Chase Miller. His first trip to the line tonight, 0 for 1 so far from the Runnings free throw line. And he's now 0 for 2. Baker calls the chin to lip play, whatever that one is. Apparently it's a handoff to England, and it goes to Blotsky. And now back inside for England. England cross court for Baker. Back up top for Herringer. Now it's in the hands of Blotsky. Lost it, picked up there by Wanzik. Corner 3, Baker, yes! Baker with 7 points now, and it's 23-20. Skyhawks are right in there. Long 2, yes! That's the response that Kindred needed. Jorgen Swenson with the basket. (25-20). Cross court, Baker. Now into the corner for Blotsky. Blotsky's pass inside, tipped around. Collision in front of the Skyhawk bench, and is gonna go to the Vikings. So that'll be a turnover for the Skyhawks. Inbounds pass goes into the hands of McQuillan, who'll give it right back to Olson. Olson back to McQuillan. McQuillan pushes into the corner there for Swenson. Swenson down low, spinning there is McQuillan, and McQuillan gets the basket. 5 points for Max McQuillan now. More scoring here in the third quarter than in the first quarter, almost, not quite. 27-20. And that three is up and in. Joseph Wanzik has 5 points now. When I say some of these players' names and their points totals come next, you think, is he having a bad night? No, he's not. About everybody has single-digit points right now except for Paul Olson, who has 11. They'll work it to the aforementioned Paul Olson. 6 on the shot clock. That one's up and in. Max McQuillan with his second 3 of the night. He has 5 here in the third quarter, and he has 8 in the game, and a timeout is called. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
MLGC's story began in 1906 in the rural communities of Enderlin and Cooperstown. Today, MLGC is a 4th-generation family-owned company that can deliver ultra-high-speed broadband, TV, telephone, and advanced business services to customers on a 100% fiber optic network. Now available in several rural communities, including Kindred. In an era of exploding technology, MLGC's goal is to deliver future technologies that make rural North Dakota a vibrant place to live and do business. Visit them today, MLGC.com. MLGC, moving you at the speed of light.
All right, welcome back. 30-23, 4:37 to go. It'll be Skyhawk basketball coming out of the timeout. We'll leave our clock stop for about 3 seconds here. Catch it up. 4:29 as the Skyhawks cross the timeline. Pass to Baker, high on the near side. Cross-court pass now over to Wanzik. Wanzik on the baseline, lost it, out of bounds, back to the Vikings. .419 and counting. Nice move to the basket there, but it rolls off the rim in an offensive rebound, and now it's tied up. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Kindred. Paul Olson, catch and shoot off the inbounds pass, got it! Paul Olson with 14 points now, and the Vikings starting to heat up from behind the three-point arc. That has allowed them to gain the first 10-point lead of the game for either team. Mabahai Baker to the hoop, won't go. Missed shot, offensive rebound, another opportunity, rolls off. .327 and counting to go now here. 33-23. So the Vikings have built a 10-point lead. In a game that has not had much scoring. That one's stolen away from Brock Whale. And back the other way now is Kyler Klein. Klein will put it back up top for Baker. And a foul before the shot, I believe. Yep, that's on Kindred. Presley Peraza picks up his first, team second of the half. And the pass comes into Carter England. England will give it back to Baker. Baker drives in, spins, kicks it out. 3 on the way. No, front of the rim won't go. Rebound to the Vikings. A loose ball over the timeline, and now they'll get it to, I couldn't quite see who that was. I believe it was Max McQuillan. And it was, and Max McQuillan will step up to the Runnings free throw line now. And McQuillan gets one more. And he'll put both of them in.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 5,
Carson Osee will step back into the lineup here for the Vikings, wearing number 5 for blue. 2:35 and counting to go. A 35-23 lead for the Vikings on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. They'll toss it over there to Wanzik on the baseline. He'll get wrapped up, and OC will pick up a foul. It'll be his second, team's third.
Foul on Kindred, number 5, Ozzy.
Baker kicks it out. Stutter step, high post, ball's tip, ends up in the hands of Presley Peraza, but then out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with the Vikings. I thought Peraza was the one to tap it out, but apparently not. 2:14, 2:13, 2:12 and counting to go here in the third quarter of play. And the Skyhawks have a little bit of work to do after a close first and close second quarter. And they will get the ball back. Paul Olson picks up his second, team's fourth of the half. Ooh, that was dangerously close to being over and back. Baker able to reach his hand out and get it in midair, and that's what saved him. Baker now over to England, and quickly in the corner for Wanzik off the rim. Won't go, and back the other way. It's Paul Olson to the hoop and the door. I knew he was going to do that too. Anybody who knows Kindred knows that if Paul Olson gets a breakaway, you know exactly what's going to happen. 37-23 on the dunk by Paul Olson, and a missed three and a rebound here for the Vikings. And that will roll off, and now it's a jump ball, and that jump ball will favor, I believe, Shiloh.
Checking in for the Skyhawks, number 11, MON12. Harry. And for Vikings, 23, McQuillan.
Matter of fact, in that opening game against Tri-State, it was the opening game against Region 1 competition, Paul Olson had 4 dunks in that game, and I think he had 3 of them in one quarter. Right now, the magnitude record is 4. It's shared by Paul Olson and Cameron Van Dam of the Fargo Davies Eagles for most dunks in a single game. Nobody has gotten 5 yet. If they do, they'll knock Paul Olson and Cameron Van Dam out of the record books.
Skyhawks, 21, England. Checking in, Lee Wilkinson.
.30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 39-23, free throw line outside, and he'll get his defender to commit to going to the air, and he'll dump it down low for Presley Peraza, who will get the point. 41-23, 10 seconds to go now here in the third quarter. And not the most beautiful third quarter here for the Skyhawks. That one was nearly tipped away, and a diving effort there by Max McQuillan. The ball will stay with the Skyhawks, but he really went after that ball. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Kindred Vikings have pushed their lead to 41-23 over the Skyhawks, and now the final frame after this break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. For your remodeling service needs on residential or commercial water heaters, sewers, drain cleaning, floor heating, and more, contact DJ's Plumbing and Heating in Castleton. The team at DJ's Plumbing and Heating has over 43 years of experience and is an officially licensed master plumber. DJ's Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call today at 701-347-5253 or visit them in person at 1002 Front Street in Castleton.
Oh my goodness.
Today's game brought to you by Jade Albrecht and Tyler Johnson of Peterson Farm Seed in Kindred. To maximize your farm's yields, contact Jade or Tyler at Peterson Farm Seed. All right, 8 minutes on the clock. Time for the final frame in this one here. Jaden Peraza picked up his first. There's Paul Olson with another dunk.
Following the Vikings, number 5, Ozzy, checking in for the Skyhawks, number 30, Kyler Klein.
Kyler Klein steps back into the court here for Shiloh. Inbounds pass into the backcourt for Baker. 7:22, down 20, the Skyhawks are. And Baker making a couple moves, and there's a dunk from England. Carter England with his second dunk of the game. Skyhawks only scored 6 points in that third quarter, compared to 10 in the second quarter. Skyhawks outscoring the the Vikings outscoring the Skyhawks 18-6 in that third quarter of play. 43-25, as I forgot to hit the button there for the Skyhawks. So we'll give them 2 points out of, and that pass is deflected by Osi, and it'll remain with the Skyhawks. But some stifling defense here by the Vikings overall, and then when they're not stifling, they're getting their hands in there, causing a lot of frustration for the Skyhawks on these delayed offensive possessions here, thanks to the great hand-checking defense by the Kindred Vikings. 6.5 to go here in this one, and a nearly lost ball. They'll swoop it over here to Carter England, and now the three-pointer on the way here from Carter England. That was Caden England to Carter England, excuse me. Now stop the clock with 6:14 to go.
Checking in for the Skyhawks, number 11, Emily.
Six minutes to go. They'll get it to, that's Michael Fagerlund, number 4, into the lineup for the Skyhawks. Fagerlund will give it up into the corner there for Isaac Herringer. Herringer back to Fagerlund. Fagerlund driving the baseline, back to Herringer for a 3. Yes, he got it. Give Fagerlund the assist on that 3-pointer there by Herringer, and it's 25-3. As it's actually I assigned that to the wrong team. My apologies.
Foul by the Vikings, number 44, Riley Sunram.
Riley Sunram picking up his 3rd personal now. And that puts Shiloh into the bonus. There's 17 fouls, so 1-1 for the next 3 fouls here. 5:21 to go. Free throws are very important now, and they'll drop that one in. Caden England, 1 for 1 from the Runnings free throw line here in this game. We'll see if he can go 2 for 2 or not. And he will. Nicely done. 2 big points makes it a 13-point game, and if the Skyhawks are careful here, it might be a manageable deficit for them to overcome in 5 minutes and change. Kindred's going to take a timeout. Head coach Brad Whale will stop the action momentarily. We'll stop our action momentarily as well and hear from our sponsors. Be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. 5 minutes, 12 seconds to go here, 4th quarter of play. And the Kindred Vikings have the ball up by 13 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. And they will turn it over and give it back to the Skyhawks. .503 and counting to go now. And that one's partially blocked there by Max McQuillan, who got a hand on that shot that Carter England tried to put up, and they'll go out of bounds. They'll stay with the Skyhawks. Baseline inbounds pass comes in. Herringer with a shot. And that one's missed. Rebound comes down to the Vikings. Paul Olsen. And Paul Olsen, timeout, or no, travel. Turnover. A lot of things happening there. But it is a turnover on the Vikings. Not necessarily saying that you need a 3-pointer here, but if they could get one and make it a 10-point game, that would be huge with about 4:10 or so left. Let's see what out. No, they'll turn it over instead. And now almost another turnover. They'll hand it off there for Peraza to the hoop. He scores. Peraza, 45-30, makes it a 15-point game now here for the Vikings. They'll get it to Fagerlund. Fagerlund will spin. He'll fade away, put it up and in. Nicely done by Michael Fagerlund.
2.
45-32, inside 4 minutes to go. Into the lineup now is Brock Whale, number 2. He has the ball right now. 3:46 and counting, and it's going to be a slap to the head and a foul. It was a very light slap to the head, and the foul will be charged to Carter England.
Foul against Skyhawks, number 21, England. Checking in for the Skyhawks, Baker and Wenzel.
Mabahai Baker and Joseph Wanzik back into the lineup here for the Skyhawks. Get some height down there to maybe a rebound off a missed free throw potentially. Nope, not going to happen this time around. 46-32. And a push and a foul coming here on who? It's a charge on the Skyhawks. So now both teams are in the bonus. I don't know if the refs realize that. Oh wait, yeah, it was an offensive foul, so they basically get the free bonus at the 8th foul. Do that, and a nice job there by Fagerlund to get his wingspan across there and deflect that inbound pass back out. This one will not be deflected. It'll go right into the hands of Max McQuillan. McQuillan being guarded by Baker in the backcourt. McQuillan will bring it over the timeline, fire it here to Whale. Whale up top now for Peraza. Peraza, a couple passes later, Olsen over to, that is McQuillan. Now back up to Whale. Whale holding off his defenders. He'll one bounce it over to McQuillan. Back to Whale. 7 on the shot clock inside. Whale now long 2, straight away off the mark, won't go. Rebound to Shiloh. 46-32, inside 3 minutes to go. Baker. No, can't get it to go. Missed it, rebound Kindred. And a near steal. And they did get the steal. Nice job by Fagerlund to get it to Baker. Baker to the hoop, can't go. And Fagerlund gets the rebound, and there's going to be a foul on Kindred, I believe. It looked like Fagerlund got a clean rebound on that.
Foul goes to Vikings, number 22, Paul Olsen.
Yep, and it will be, I believe that's the right call too. That was, Fagerlund totally had everything done right on that particular play. And Fagerlund showing a little bit of hustle here for the Skyhawks. He'll go to the free throw line. And that one will rattle in and out. Shiloh will get another bonus possession here. Baker for 3. Got it.
Baker for 3. Skyhawks take a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll take one as well, back in 30.
The Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store, has life-giving gifts for every occasion. Gifts with meaning, gifts that change lives. Stop in and view their large selection of books, Bibles, jewelry, greeting cards, music and DVDs, home decor, and children's department. Many gifts to bring inspiration to family and loved ones. Call them 223-2422 and visit them online at bismarck.parable.com. For all your gift-giving needs, shop the Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store on South 7th Street in the Southridge Center Strip Mall, 1 block east of Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck. For your remodeling and service needs on residential or commercial water heaters, sewers, drain cleaning, floor heating, and more, contact DJ's Plumbing and Heating in Castleton. The team at DJ's Plumbing and Heating has over 43 years of experience and is an officially licensed master plumber. DJ's Plumbing and Heating. Give them a call today at 701-347-5253 or visit them in person at 1002 Front Street in Castleton.
All right, welcome back. 2:15 to go, and quickly down to the other end of the court, it's Peraza scoring. Baker tosses it out, 3 on the way, it rattles in and out. Peraza will grab another rebound. I want to say thanks for another name pronunciation help. Mubahi Baker is how you say his first name. I wish somebody would have told me that like 3 quarters ago. 48-35 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. 1:47 to go, and a foul on the Skyhawks here. That is the 8th. Both teams have 8 fouls now, and a 1-on-1. Wait, it might have been in the act of shooting. He might get 2. And he will get 2, and he will connect on the first of those 2. Peraza puts in another one from the Runnings free throw line. And he'll put in 2 from the Runnings free throw line. Chase Miller checking back into the lineup for Kindred. 1:44 and counting to go. Nice job by Fogelin, but then another equally nice block there by Max McQuillan. All right, so looks like we have another timeout. We'll take one more, maybe a couple more. We'll see how many more timeouts are called. The Skyhawks have 1 timeout left. The Vikings have 3. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, back to action here. Baker with the spin and the bucket. And another timeout. We'll keep it here for this timeout.
Full timeout. Take it with the
Oh, it's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout with them instead. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
All right, welcome back. 1:05 to go here in the 4th quarter. And we need to give the Skyhawks 2 more points. 50-37 is our score. Paul Olson now inside here for, that is Jaden Peraza. And he lost it. Turnover. And Fogerlin missed it, but man, has he showed a lot of aggressiveness here in his time off the bench. And a foul down at the other end. Stops the clock with 32 seconds to go.
Vikings and Skyhawks, number 12, Carringer. Shooting for the Vikings is Peraza.
Isaac Herringer picks up his second personal. Team's 9th of the second half. And Peraza knocks down another free throw. He is 5 of 6 so far, make it 6 of 7. .30 seconds to go. Baker to the hoop, and that'll roll off the rim. Paul Olson will get the rebound. Little spin move there by McQuillan. Gets it back to Whale. Whale back to McQuillan. McQuillan outside here for Chase Miller. Miller back up to McQuillan. McQuillan over to Paul Wilson. Wilson being guarded closely there by Isaac Emmel, 5'11", sophomore, and that'll do it. Your final score in this one, the Kindred Vikings 52 and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 37. We'll take a timeout, we'll add up some numbers, and we'll come back with your post-game show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Welcome to Martinson Ag Risk Management, the company dedicated to taking your operation to the next level with advisory, trading, and crop insurance. Give them a call, 701-205-4200, or stop in at 1555 South 43rd Street in Fargo. Martinson Ag Risk Management. Now's the time to work with a company you know, trust, and offers exceptional customer service. Martinson Ag Risk Management. They know agriculture.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today. How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
All right, welcome back. And your final score, once again, 52-37 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Going over the game recap here, 8-7 after one in favor of the Vikings. Vikings outscore the Skyhawks 15-10 in quarter two to bring us to a halftime score of 23-17 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Vikings outscore the Shiloh Skyhawks 18-6, and that was the big quarter for the Vikings. And they led 41-23 at that point, and they never really looked back. They did get outscored by the Skyhawks 14-11 in the fourth quarter, but it wasn't enough to close the gap as the Skyhawks would fall 52-37. The Skyhawks moved to 4-2 overall on the year, and the Kindred Vikings improved to 4-1, and now in the 2021 and the 2022 opening game of the year, the Kindred Vikings are 8-0 against the Skyhawks. They were 6-0 last year in the CJV and varsity, and this year they are 2-0 in the two varsity games. So they're 8-0 against the Skyhawks now on New Year's Day. And we'll see if Shiloh doesn't schedule this game for January 2nd next year. We'll see. Maybe I'm just throwing it out there. This just in, fan of the game presented by Spiffy Biffs is Doug Hawks of Bismarck. Thank you, Doug, so much for watching. And make sure you patronize Spiffy Biffs when you get a chance to do so. Spiffy Biffs bringing you tonight's fan of the game, Doug Hawks out of Bismarck. So thank you so much for watching, Doug, and thank you to everybody else who was watching. And there may have been a little inside to that. I'll be 100% honest with you. Individual numbers. We'll start with the Skyhawks. 2 for Michael Fagerlund, 2 for Caden England, and 5 for Joseph Wanzik. 6 apiece for Carter England and Isaac Herringer. And then they were led by Mubahi Baker, who had 12 points. He scored 8 of those 12 in the second half, including 6 of the 12 behind the three-point arc. For the Kindred Vikings, individual scoring goes like this. 1 for Jaden, check that. 1 for Chase Miller, 2 for Jorgen Swenson, 3 for Riley Sunram. Let's see here. We had 6 for Presley Peraza, 9 for Jaden Peraza, 10 for Max McCullen, and Paul Olson with a couple of dunks scores 18, 11 of the 18 in the first half, and 7 of those 11 in the first quarter. Matter of fact, Paul Olson scored 7 of Kindred's 8 first quarter points. The only other point in the first quarter came via Riley Sunram from the Runnings free throw line. 52-37, your final score. Time now to take a look at the Knickerbocker stat report, brought to you by the Knickerbocker and Hickson. Skyhawks go 12 of 44 shooting, 4 of 18 from behind the three-point arc. And that's not right. 15 of 8, something went wrong there. We'll have to double-check that one. 14 fouls. Let me double-check my personal stat book here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3... 2 of 2, 4. According to my numbers, unless I forgot to write something down, it was a lot better than 243% from the free throw line. 14 fouls, 26 rebounds, 5 steals. They committed 12 turnovers. The Vikings, 17 of 38 overall, 3 of 9. Is that right? Let me double check here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. 3 of 9 from the three-point line. 15 to 19 from the, is that right? Yep, it sure is. 15 to 19 from the, I always double check these with my personal book, and if they're off, I know which ones to fix later. Fouls committed 7, rebounds 32, steals 3, and they committed 12. Both teams committing 12 turnovers in this game. But the Vikings cruise to a 4-1 record with a 52-37 win over the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. So that will do it for our broadcast today. We got to recap the girls' game. We never did select a Runnings player of the game for the girls' game, so let's do that right now. Couple of nominees, Abby Dukeshire, Casey Bernard, certainly worthy of it, but I think it's no question to go to Charlie McQuillan. She had a total of 3 three-pointers in her 19 points scored. And she had a pretty even first and second half, but her second half was slightly a little bit better. She was 100% from the free throw line. She got a lot of hands in there, knocking balls away. She got a handful of assists. She executed some very nice passes, and we'll give our player of the game to Charlie McQuillan for the Kindred Vikings girls. For the boys game, it's a hands down win here. Paul Olson will be your Runnings player of the game here for the Kindred Vikings. He had 18 points. He went 75% from the Runnings free throw line, 3 of 4, making his last 3. He missed his first one of the game. He made all 3. He had 7 of the team's 8 in the first quarter of play. He had 11 at the half. He added 7 more in the second half. Paul Olson with a couple of dunks will be our player of the game, our Runnings player of the game for the Kindred Vikings. All 4 games, recap really quick, looking at the final scores. From the women's game, University of Jamestown Jimmies fall 78-73 to the Morningside Mustangs. And then the University of Jamestown Jimmies men's team gets one back on the Mustangs, 82-70 in the men's game. Final in the girls' game, Kindred Vikings 63, Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 52. And in the boys' game, it's the Kindred Vikings 52 and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks 37. That wraps it up for this particular contest. Coming up here for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, they will have a home game. They'll have a home game against Oak Grove on January 7th, so they have 6 days off after today. And then they will stay at home against Beulah, Hazen, and then go on the road to take on Solon, Max, Garrison, and Rugby. And Central Rugby's a home game, actually. And then back on the road against Central McLean, Washburn, and Delax Burlington. And then home against Flasher. They come back home against Delax Burlington, and then home against Flasher, home on the road against New Salem, on the road at Four Winds Minnewacan, and on the road at Standing Rock. They come back home to face Wilton Wing, and then they'll lead the teams, if they make the postseason, into the Region 5 tournament for the Skyhawks, which will take place March 1st through the 10th. Playing games on March 1st. The rest of the region tournament, I believe, is the 8th, 9th, and 10th, if memory serves me correctly. And then the state tournament, March 17th, 18th, and 19th at the Minot State Dome in Minot. For the Kindred Vikings, they have coming up next year the Shiloh Christian. Check that. They go return to Northern Cass for Region 1 play, as we bring it back to our camera so we can get that free throw stat off the screen there. Maybe we'll bring it back. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Oh, let's try another button here. We'll try that button. There we go. Okay, I'll let the music play. Kindred Vikings have road games against Northern Cass, Sargent County. They return home on January 8th in a doubleheader with the girls and boys against the Grafton Spoilers. Then they have two more home games against Lisbon and Edgeley-Culm Montpelier. Kindred fans, the Edgeley-Culm Montpelier game on January 14th will not be on Magnitude. WDAY is taking that one from us, and we're okay with that. So just mark that on your calendar. WDAY will be doing the January 14th boys game between Kindred and Edgeley-Culm Montpelier. That game will not be on Magnitude Sports as a result. After that WDAY game, they go on the road to take on Hankinson, and then they come back home against Maple River, go back on the road to take on Thompson and Wyomere-Lidgerwood, and then Mayport CG, Central Cass, and Oak Grove on February 25th. And then they matter of fact, the last 6 games of the season are on the road. They wrap up the regular season on Magnitude on the road against the Enderlin Eagles. Myself and Josh Almaris will have the call on that particular game. The Region 1 tournament play-in games March 1st. The rest of the Region 1 tournament at the Shack in Fargo. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the girls' Region 1 tournament. The boys' Region 1 tournament is down at the North Dakota State College of Science. And that will be March 8th, 9th, and 10th. And then the state tournament March 17th to the 19th. At the Minot State Dome up in Minot. So that is a look at what's ahead for these two teams. Once again, the Skyhawks fall to 4-2 on the season. The Vikings improved to 4-1 on the season. For Janice who helped out on camera, for everybody who watched, for all of our sponsors, thank you for the support. Please patronize the sponsors you heard about in today's broadcast. If it wasn't for them, these games would not be happening, so we certainly appreciate their support. And we look forward to the next game here. Matter of fact, the next game for us, if we pull up our schedule here really quick, it'll be the North Border Eagles and the Cavalier Tornadoes. Should be a fun one. North Border undefeated going into that matchup with Cavalier. We'll have it for you Monday night here on Magnitude Sports. Wrestling on Tuesday. Kindred Barnesville basketball on Thursday on the girls' side, and then the Barnesville Invite on Friday and Saturday, 7th and 8th of January, along with a boys Kindred game on Friday night, and then the Kindred girls-boys doubleheader against Grafton on Saturday. I'll be in Barnesville. Josh and Nick will have the Kindred games I think Nick Kosowski has I'd have to double check our staff schedule, but I think he has the January 7th game against Sargent County. I know somebody has it. Let's put it that way. So once again, thanks so much for tuning in. You can find us online on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And you have a great night. Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
The preceding